This video is going to turn some skeptics into believers. I'm telling you, mate.
This is where we see the large orange light.
That's right, yes, we did. And
then it disappeared, and I am coming up to it now. It appeared again here.
They're reenacting what they did.
It started hovering down below the back of these trees and the hedges here.
You see, we were doing about 20 miles an hour. All of a sudden, this car suddenly went crazy. It just leapt off the road to the right, and the engine started to rev. I grabbed the steering wheel as Mrs. Bowles was fighting with it, and suddenly the car straightened itself. We came down the grass verge for about 10 to 15 yards, and we came to a stop.
That was when we see...
Well, then sorry, yes?
That was when we see what I shall say a cigar-shaped object hovering in front of us. Inside were 3 figures. Then I see one of these figures get out of this thing, this object, and it started walking across towards me. Now, he had on like a boiler suit, but it was with a polar neck collar. As he walked across, he come to my window, he put his arm on the roof of my car and looked in. Now, he was a tall man, roughly 6'1", 6'2". He had pink eyes, which were very piercing.
Pink eyes? That's the same as what, mate, what, oh my God. Hang on a second. I know you're going to get upset with me, but I've got to find out what these, what they're called. These, aliens with blonde hair. Nordic aliens. Is she talking about Nordic aliens? Because the Nordic aliens, some people refer to them with, pink eyes. Mate, I'm on it. Let's go.
He had sideboards and a beard which met. He looked in at me. Then he looked at Ted. After looking at Ted, he looked at my dashboard. And as he was looking at the dashboard, my car engine started up.
No way.
Now, the car ignition keys was turned off. And as the engine started up of my car, my headlights were 4 times powerful than what they normally are. It was just like a glow of white.
Oh my God.
I see a movement of this figure. Oh, by the way, I grabbed Ted. And I said, no, Ted, don't get out, because he wanted to get out. And I just literally wrapped my body around Ted. And then I opened one eye, because I'd had my eyes shut. And I opened one eye and I said, look out, Ted, he's going round the back to you. I see a movement, thinking he was going round the right, all the way round my car. Ted looked over his left-hand shoulder to have a look around to see if he was coming round. And my words were, don't open the door, Ted, don't open the door. But while Ted was looking round and me huddled to him with my eyes closed, the figure disappeared with the object.
Oh, F you. No way. Mate, this is mental. This is mental.
After it gone, after a few seconds, which seemed hours to us, Ted said, well, let's go. Oh, he asked me if he could drive, and I said, not likely. It only meant because it meant me getting out of my car. I put it in first and started off, but we could not move. It was as though as we were still hitting an invisible barrier. Well, I put her back in neutral and waited for a few seconds, and then I started off again. And we went off perfectly normal in the car. On the Monday, when I got...
This is the bit that I may have listened to right near the end. I thought it was a bit closer to the end, but mate, listen.
Got up. I had a rash on my face, down my neck, and along onto my shoulder.
Which side?
On the right-hand side. It was all like blotchy. It could have been a nerve rash, or it could have been where that gentleman was stood by my window.
Oh my
Incidentally, since this happening, I have had a telephone call from a person from London telling me on no account am I to say anything to anyone about this, what we've seen, because I should be having a government official come round to see me.
Hey, what? That's like a mic drop, right? Holy moly, man. I don't know what it is, mate. I just find, especially back then, like, would you risk your own sanity and what people say about you and things like that with a story, an elaborate story like this? What? I mean, it might not be aliens, but it's fucking. It bloody sounds like it.
And after all, this is England, and this is a free country, and I will speak and say what I want, which is the truth.
That was absolutely amazing. What do you think about that? I am so glad I covered that, man. I thought that was amazing and freaky deaky. So freaky deaky. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.